9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic, again, Solved Online legislation update for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination, void, and news. This will be a 15-minute program. Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Yes, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe and highlighting to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. The motto Solved Online knows that there's no business like the king's business. We provide solution discoveries, documents, proof, show demonstrations, direction, instruction, accuracy, and correction. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribe to start that online webinar, seminar, and tutorial to teach everyone how to research like a barrister, lawyer, solicitor to gain the best in again your life business, which is parliamentary business. And again, finishing that, we're gonna go over to again legislation.gov.uk. I'm going to continue from where I left off at, but because there's a lot of publications that has come out, recently today, I'm going to have to really kind of just give you the details of what's going on. And again, just remind you where, again, all of the solutions in regards to the vaccination is. So we're going to get you to legislation.gov.uk. As you can see, we're on there right now, so I'm just gonna share the message again, and this is what it is. Yeah, so just before I go on, as you can see, yeah, we're gonna continue. So like I say, we're on legislation.gov.uk, so we're gonna go down and check out what's going on with the legislation that's published recently. And we got 11 legislation that's published recently, so that's why, again, we're gonna have to break the show just by giving you the details of where the solutions are. So the first one is the definition of qualifying Northern Ireland goods EU exit regulations 2020. The second one is the defense and security public contract amendment EU exit regulations 2020, and we have the European Union withdrawal consequential modifications EU exit regulation, and another one is the Clean Air Zone Central Service Fees England regulations 2020, and you have the National Health Service charge to overseas visitors amendment EU exit regulation, and you have the next one is the energy performance of buildings England and Wales amendment regulations 2020, and you have the next one, the genetically modified organisms amendment EU exit regulations 2020, and we have the Communications Act e-commerce EU exit regulations 2020, and we have the Electronic Communications and Wireless Telegraphy Amendment, European Electronics Communications Codes and EU Exit Regulations 2020. Also, we have the Road Vehicle Carbon Dioxide Emissions Performance Standards Cars and Vans Amendment EU Exit Regulations 2020. Also, we also have the air navigation restriction of flying, ERIC Bay Emergency Revocation Regulations 2020. Yeah, so that's all the publications for today when it comes to legislation. We're gonna again run through this quickly again, so like we have it quickly, just give you all the information again, but we need to get into this more in more detail. So I have to again leave it for Wednesday every time. Again, because once there's enough publications, we have to get through the publications. So as you can see, like I say, this is the again the Health Protection Vaccine Regulations 2009, and again it gives you all the directions. Again, remember it's a vaccination program, so they're creating a campaign. With every campaign, there's a program, so always look out for that. Again, person's rights, and these are the sections, and also from there, I'm gonna, one moment, I'm just gonna add quickly. Yeah, so from there, another one, just I don't know why it's not popping up properly. And from there, it's gonna go over to again the Public Health, and it's the Public Health Control of Disease Act 1984. But check this, like I say, we're gonna get into it. Just wanna, like I say, make this aware in everyone's mind for the purpose, and we're gonna go into this. So, like I say, we got all the sections there, and this is the most important one because this is what we are being again operated, controlled under, operated on, and this is 45Q, and that's parliamentary control. So this is what parliamentary have as control. But if you check, look, this is part 2A, general regulation. So this is part 2A. So all of this is under parliamentary control. Yeah, that's right. So if you go through it, it shows you orders that may be made by justice of the peace. So again, when it in regards to persons, things, premises, they have to usually go through justice of the peace. And like I say, a lot of things we haven't really seen. So like these things can be brought up, if the right advocacy is there. And also, so we're gonna go into it more. This is very important though. This just to give you the understanding of it. So this section, like I say, based on all of the legislation or all of the rules, the regulations that allow the enforcement to be in place, the requirements of the enforcement, it's all based on this. And again, it clearly signifies here, so all of the regulations, if it like again in regards to now vaccination, even some restrictions or requirements, again what they're doing like face masks and such things, special it's a requirement. And again it goes, and any restriction or requirement which has or would have a significant effect on a person's right. So this section really allows whether or restrict the control of Parliament. So again, this is the most important one. So I'm just gonna, like I say, I'm gonna go for it because this has to highlight again. So I'm gonna go for it more on Wednesday to make sure that again, because this is the most like, regardless of anything in the world, when it's talking about legislation, restricting government control, you're not going to find it nowhere else than in the actual government legislation itself. So we have to really, like I say, if you want to save people's life, well, I'm trying to push it as much as possible, but like the whole solution is there. You can't find it nowhere else. Like they're not going to show you. But like I said, go into the government legislation, because they don't have power on their own. They implement the power that coming from them, from what's written already. So, but this is the most important thing that, like anyone, like in this moment, there's nothing else more important than this. I'm trying to like establish it to as many sources as possible. But like I say, it's just there's so much information that's been given out that everyone is just avoiding the principal solution. And the principal solution is to go to the legislation.gov.uk, or any the legal documents that they created for the enforcement. So that's our only thing the way you could counter any, again, parliamentary legislation or rules or regulation. You have to, again, analyze what they have done or where they have got the information from. But this is the most important thing that you have to really understand, because like I say, it's under the public health, and public health is the most important thing. So we need to understand what's going on. This is control of disease, so this is what they're doing, and again, to help the people, and again, if anything, to deal with their rights. But there's so much, there's always back it, like, details of the details that, again, allow things not to take place as it might plan out to take in place, because this is already, laid down. The blueprint is already laid down. So, these are the things to, to uprise everyone's liberty. So, well, Wednesday gonna get into more detail. Just through there was so many legislation that's been published today, and just gonna see what news is going on, because, like I say, they're really trying to push out the news. And 1 second, we got some message. Yo, gang NFTV, yo, love, my brother. Again, one world up full. Again, family. So yeah, you know what it is, man. We're trying to like the distraction is so real. One moment.
There's a war, yeah?
Yeah, just had to go and sort something out. Yeah, so like I say, it's so important that we need to understand what's going on. But are we gonna just get on to what's been published, because they have now got all of the actual vaccine ready to be unloaded. And again, this is now or never. So I'm trying to, like I say, push forward the information to save as much people as possible, because it's really going down. So let's get up to this time. So now just gonna see what's going on in the newspaper. I'm not gonna read the bits that don't really make sense. Like, don't really have nothing in connection to the vaccine. Also, it goes newspaper headlines. PM ready to quit EU talks and vaccine V-Day. This is the Guardian. Breaking through on fishing rights as Brexit talks hangs in the balance. And you have the Daily Mail. And the Brexit talks crisis. Bullish Boris ready to walk away. Daily Express. And you have PM, no deal if we can't take back control. And the Metro, Brexit deal, deadlock. For Frosty, the no man again. Financial Times, we have trade talks posed on knife edge as Brexit brinkmanship persists. And we have the Daily Telegraph, Brexit talks on knife edge as EU breaks down overfishing. Again, the Times, and we have Merkel and Macron in final bid for Brexit deal. The Sun is a Karen Kate call to lonely Opaline. And we have is that Vaxit, and then we have we have journalism you can trust. Vaccine land in UK for V-Day. That's great. So we're gonna vaccine land in UK for V-Day. And the Daily Mirror says they hope arrive taking first jab tomorrow as national biggest ever vaccination campaign begins. Daily Star say Gary Barry's own goal. And like I say, all of that. But as you can see, this is what it is. Yeah, so again, this is for Wednesday. Crazy. So this is what's gonna. So I'm gonna do it again because like this, just figuring out how the information could be rolled out to most people as possible, because like there is the solution that you don't need to take this if you don't want to. But again, so many people have shared so much information that doesn't have no form of solution. But the only solution again is on legislation.gov.uk, because that's the only place that they get the solution from to solve the problems. But well, we're gonna continue, like I say, Wednesday. We're gonna break it down in more detail. Hopefully, there's not that much publications again. So yeah, so this is solved online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for clients at all levels and all problems. And today's topic again, solved online legislation update for business solutions, COVID-19 vaccination void, and news. Again, solved online YouTube platform is the report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. The motto Solved Online knows that there's no business like the king's business. Again, thanks and praise and appreciation, and I'll see you on Wednesday, because, like I say, as you see, like the vaccines has arrived. So again, everyone's gonna really be in panic. So they're looking for a means, a solution. And like I say, the only way you can get a solution is through legislation.gov.uk. And Solved Online is just directing everyone to the solution, where, like I say, if any wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying, any illegal, forced impositions and such forth take place. Again, big up, my brother. Yeah, anything takes place. This is where you can actually, like I say, see the way out, because right now it's going down, like it's really going down. So I appreciate everyone, and like I say, I'm gonna try to get this out because I'm doing promotion on the other side as much as possible. Yeah, so again,